Yo. Shit work? Yo. Oh, they done fucked up now. Let's get to that. Let's get to that. Let's get to that. Where my shit at? Hey, yo, stall off on that like button, share, subscribe, let them know Zip Live, you heard? Stall off on that like button, share, subscribe, let them know Zip Live, you heard? Hey, yo, stall off on that like button, share, subscribe, let them know Zip Live, you heard?
Chill some with the beat.
Yo, chill, sharp, this shit is fire, nigga. Shorty, what up? Connecticut. Back to Queen, y'all niggas, man. Back to Queen.
I really saw a ghost, it was Styles P. 981 lower, it was Max B. Threw some armor on the cars, now it's level 3. You ain't gotta kiss the ring, but you gon' take a knee. You love me, but you don't even know me. If I was gangbanging, I'd be your favorite homie. Heading out of town, you gon' want me as your roadie. On your way to trial, you gon' want me as your Cody. But then again, I got a fucked up record. The Sandoval here and go wrong, you can forget it. You wanna see my paperwork, cool, I respect it. You wasting your time, your old head already ready. Matter of fact, he might got a copy. My shit like a hood book, the ops never shot me. 16 when I beat my first homie. 3 days later, I had a big in a lobby. Fucking with the chicken spot, almost caught a body. I was home 3 weeks and you can ask mommy. At 20, had killers trying to lie me. Heard about them trips to all with Pissy Ronnie. All my life, niggas ain't like me. Wasn't with the bullshit, couldn't outprice me. They ain't know me, told them I was shiesty. Said my shit was fake when I came through icy. Mad cause I was fucking they wifeys. Hopping out of foreigns, matching color Nikes. Good block, 4 or 5 bands nightly. Niggas got the snitching, made them indict me. So I don't give a fuck about nothing. Bitches ain't doing bids and I ain't trying to cuff them. I'm just trying to party, get high with them and fuck them. Like them when they prissy, love them when they smutting. They be with it when they know a nigga jugging. Catch a case and these hookers get the ducking. One of my bitches gave some pussy to my cousin, but I beat that man down. She probably thought I wasn't. 4 pounds of yayo, word to my nigga Kato. Ran up in the spot, hit Pedro with the Draco. Left him at the table with 5 in his potato. Blew all the money on denim jeans and the sable. Good little cable, Jesus peace with the halo. Few nights later, niggas was plotting on Diego. Niggas a kill if I say so. Running this bitch and down a nigga for the peso. Pretty low honey, moms is good money. Back in the days, a pops used to pump for me. Brother was a lame, little nigga fronted on me. Back block, headshot, made him do a summy. Look, little monkey, watch how you confront me. Knuckle check.
Come on, man. Nah. Hello? Yo, I'm on live right now, you heard? I bet. Hey, yo, Mr. Pepper, good looking, B. Hold up. Switch it up on him, know what I mean? Yo, listen, man. Stall off on that like button, share, subscribe, let them know Zip Live. Listen, I'm still trying to figure this out, right? I'm trying to figure out how to put this in the middle of the screen and all that, but y'all know what time it is, though, right? I mean, getting this camera. Y'all know what time it is? Like, it's about to be on now. Hold on, let me fix this a little bit more. Boom. Now, right? When something happened on the internet, I could go right to it, pull it up right here. Now, I mean, I'm about to have this iMac jumping in here, you heard? I could go right to it, pull it up. You know what I mean? React to that in real time with y'all. I'm just here testing this out. You heard? You know what I mean? I ain't really got nothing to top. I've been running my mouth pause lately. I know y'all seen me on the Math Hoffa situation. Shout out to Math Hoffa for that. I thought that was a good look. I know y'all seen me on there. I met Goods and T-Rex the other day when I was there. You know what I mean? Shout out to them niggas. You know? What y'all think about that? Where the chat at? I don't see no chat. Settings. I don't see no chat. Why I can't see my chat, bro? I need to see my chat, bro. More y'all niggas that know how to stream and all that, tell me how to get my chat up there, bro. Huh? How I get my chat? I want to see my chat. Bro, let's get to that. Y'all can hear me good? Y'all can see, y'all can hear me good? Don't worry, I'm gonna figure it out the next time, because now I know what to do. So now when I watch the next tutorial, know what I mean? It's just gonna be me brushing up on what I already know. And then the things that I don't know, I'm gonna learn how to do them, you heard? Inshallah. What's up, though, y'all? Hey, yo, listen, the mixtape is available. Now I'm saying there's no description and none of that. You know what I mean? So one of the moderators, y'all put all that in the chat. You know what I mean? Y'all put that together for me. Yo, Miss Megan, what up? I see you. Word. You said I'm a little blurry. I mean, it is what it is, man. It made it more blurry look like. It is what it is, man. That's how it's gonna be, man. You know what I mean? I see a couple niggas. Shout out to everybody in the comment section saying that I need to be a host on the Math Hoffa podcast. There's a lot of y'all in the comment section saying that. It's a lot of y'all. Not some of y'all. Not some of y'all, because look, I could do this right here. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about real quick. Show y'all what I'm talking about real quick. Alright, that's a new one, right? Let's go down here, man. See what's going on. Let's check this one right here. Let's check this one right here real quick and see what's going on, you heard? We just looking at the comments, you heard? We just want to see the comments. Where's the comments? Why I can't see the comments? I don't know how to find the comments. That's what they trying to tell me. I ain't smart enough to find the comments. Let's see if I can find the comments, B. Y'all know I don't know how to work computers and shit like that. Why I can't see no comments? Yeah, I ain't bugging, right? Ain't no comments? That's strange, right? What's this? That's weird, bro. That's weird, bro. Word up. I think that's strange, man. I think it's strange I can't see the comments. Let me see something, man. I can't see no comments. Can't see the comments. I can't see the comments, man. I could read them off of the phone, but I know y'all saw the comments. Why my shit look like that, Los? Los, why my shit look like that? Los, why my shit look like that? It don't look like that on YouTube, Los. It don't look like that right there, Los. Go back regular? I can't go back regular. It's over. It's no going back from here. We gotta figure this out. Know what I mean? Studio mode. Studio mode. What's that? We gotta figure it out from here. We gonna figure this out while we doing it. This is OBS Studios. This is a brand new iMac. You know what I mean? Bro, you need a technician. This shit look weird. This shit about to be lit from here on out. Watch. I'm trying to figure out how to move the screen to the middle of the screen. Or like take up the whole screen. How I do that? How I make this shit take up the whole screen? Somebody tell me. Yeah, ain't no going back from here. There ain't no going back from here. Hey yo, this is what I'm about to start doing. I'm about to get headphones. So it's gonna be streaming, right? That's streaming, right? I got a microphone over this man, Dusty. Put that right there. Have that in the camera. So you can see a little bit of the microphone. Nah, I mean, yeah, you think it's a game. You think it's a game. Try hitting the escape button. What the escape button gonna do? Hold on, let me ask ChatGPT. Yo, ChatGPT. If I'm on OBS Studios and I hit the escape button, what's gonna happen?
If you're using OBS Studio and you hit the escape key, it generally won't do anything drastic. Typically, the escape key just helps you exit certain modes or cancel certain actions, like if you're in a settings window or a full screen preview.
Alright, so check this out, right? Alright, so check it, right? I'm in OBS Studios. I'm live right now on YouTube, and it got my screen way up in the corner somewhere, and I'm trying to like center it, or like make it take up the whole screen. How can I do that?
Gotcha. So if
Ain't no right clicking on this mouse. This is some new Apple shit that came with the iMac, right? And I ain't understand what you just said. It's some shit that y'all be saying with these computers that y'all gotta understand. I don't know how to do certain shit. So you saying it just like, I'm supposed to know that.
No worries at all. Let me break it down in the simpler way. On a Mac, you can usually just click on the source in the OBS preview, and then if you hold down the Control key and click, that acts like a right click. From there, you can find the transform options to center it or stretch it out. If you need any more help, I'm here for it.
Oh.
I know it can feel a bit tricky at first, but you'll get the hang of it. Just take it step by step, and you'll be a pro in no time. And if you have any questions or need a little extra guidance, I'm here to help.
Now you really ain't helped me out at all just now. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I appreciate the honesty. Let's make it easier. If you want to center your screen in OBS, just click on the source in the preview, and then press the shortcut keys. Hold down the
Click on the source. I'm clicked on the source and then do what?
Alright, perfect. Once you've clicked on the source, you can just use the alignment tools that appear when you click on it. You can also press the shortcut keys to center it. If you want to center it perfectly, you can press the Alt key along with the arrow keys to move it around. And if you wanted to fill the screen, you can also use the transform option by right-clicking with the Control key held down. Let me know how that works.
Hey, it did work. How about that? It did work. Yeah. It didn't work at all.
I'm so glad it worked out.
It didn't work. It did not work. It did not work.
Oh, got it. Thanks for clarifying. Let's troubleshoot it a bit more. If the source isn't centering, you can try selecting the source and then using the alignment buttons in the OBS toolbar.
What is this?
No problem at all. Let me know if you want me to walk you through it step by step, and I'll make sure we get it sorted out. Just let me know.
Oh man, what is this, bro? Y'all more live, thumb what up? Walaikum salam, rahmatullah, wa barakatuh. Yo, man, I messed this shit up just now, man. Messing with this chat GPT shit, man. Word up. This shit just spent a round on a nigga. You just seen some Math Alpha shit? There's mad clips up. You got like probably like 6 clips up. Oh no, man. This shit just did some ill shit. I'm back on the couch, nigga. Yeah, I've been off parole, nigga. 5 years. I got 5 years, but I've been off parole though. Oh shit. Yo, I'm out, man. I gotta try to fix this shit, bro. I'm on live. I just said that. Alright. Yo, this is some bullshit. See what I mean, man? I don't know how to do none of this shit. Get that shit the fuck out of here. Respectfully, get that shit out of here. Nah, I mean, what's going on? Let's see. What's up with these other cameras, right? Yeah, respectfully. Let's get to that. I'm gonna figure it out. And when I do, let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna figure it out, man. I'm not. I'm not. I just don't know how to do this computer shit. I never. First of all, I got the mouse on the couch. I got the mouse. I'm working the mouse on the couch. Yeah. Yeah, I'm working the mouse on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no pad up there for me to do that with and none of that. That's up there. Mouse right here, little keyboard right here. You see it? Know what I mean? You see the little iMac? This shit is green. It don't look green there, but this shit is green. You know what I mean? Mint green. You feel me? Nah, I mean, I ain't tripping. I'ma figure it out. Chain busting though. I ain't chain busting though. Yeah, get up. Yo, what up, big guy? What's up? Y'all heard that shit. Pull up. Nah, I mean, everything is everything. Shit is the way it's supposed to be. Nah, I mean, yo, pick cat. Yo, Mike cat. What up? Yeah, I see what's going on. Yo, we got Como hats. Sandboxbullyshop.com. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to get this in the middle of the screen instead of way up there in the corner. I'm going to figure everything out. I had a tech guy hit me like, yo, listen, this is what you got to do, blah, 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 blah. Yo, pick cat. Yo, I need Thun on the line again. I need Thun on the line again. Alright, yo, look, check it, Thun. Yo, go to YouTube real quick, right? Go to my channel on YouTube real quick. I'm live right now. Not you. What you talking about? Oh. Go to the Zipwithedrip page real quick. That shit got, the screen is all the way up in the top. Tell me what this, how the screen look on your shit. You on the phone? Not on your phone. Go to, you don't got a TV in there? Alright, look. That's how I look on the TV, you heard? But why the shit ain't in like the in the middle, like or taking up the whole screen? My computer screen is right here like this. Alright, so when I get off of live, I'ma holler back at you. I asked you, did you do something earlier? You said you ain't do it. I think you should do that and figure that out. And then when I hit you, you'll be able to, you know what I'm saying? Alright, bet. I'ma holler at y'all niggas. I'm about to dip off. I just wanted to see if this shit could work. Hold on, let me see something. Where the motherfucking, what's the name, man? Yeah, this shit is fucked up. How I get that what's the name back, though? Yo, shut up and react, man. What I'm supposed to do, man? Yo, never lack. Nigga, what up? Nigga, where you been at, B? Yo, man, you see me trying to fit it? Yo, man, what's up, man? Show me how to do this shit, man. Mav just dropped another one. Hey, yo, Mav got mad clips, man. I was talking mad shit up there, B. But I was just talking my shit. I wasn't doing nothing spectacular, nothing. I just went up there and talk how I be talking, you know what I'm saying? He just gave it a bigger platform. Properties. I don't know what's going on. I'm about to get up out of here. This is not what I intended to be happening, but it's, you know what I'm saying? And maybe I need, for more, what's the name? Internet stuff. So the picture look a little clearer. But I don't even care how I look on here no more. I just care about what I'm talking about. As long as I be able to pull up shit. I might have a Twitter attached. Might have an Instagram attached. And I'm saying I'm going to be able to go on there. Find stuff for us to kick it about right here while I'm on here. You feel me? Big Corona Queens, you heard? Hey, yo, listen, man. I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with y'all, man. This is some weird shit going on, you heard? This is some weird shit they got going on here. And I don't know how to do it, you heard? But what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna delete that scene. Boom. I'm gonna delete that whole scene and do it over. What's up? You know what I mean? Click the black screen. I clicked it. It's just opening up. It's opening up like a gray screen. It's opening up like a gray screen. I don't know. Yeah, I can't even see the Safari shit no more. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, you on OBS, go to the settings and make the resolution 1920. Alright, go to the settings. Make the resolution. I don't see where I could do that at. Video. That's what it is already. Base canvas resolution 1920 180. Output scale and resolution is 1920 180. You heard? That's what it say, both of them. Aspect ratio 16 by 19. You heard? Shut up and react. Half screen zip. You know what I mean? I'm about to dip off of this live, man. Oh, hold up. Can't be clicking on nothing, nigga. Accessibility. No hotkeys. I don't need none of that. General. Reset the settings. Start left click once. It's no left click. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about, man. It's no left click, bro. It's no left click. This shit is just a mouse. It's just click. You just click. You heard? There's no left click. It's just click. Some new shit, I guess. There's nothing there. There's no, see? Smooth operator. There's no left click. I know what I'm gonna do. The next time, I'm gonna try to like censor this shit. I don't know how to do it though. But I'm gonna try to censor this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas got me live in this little ass corner. Word. He's got me live in this little ass corner, man. Just still click on the left. Yo, Never Lack, what up, nigga? Yo, B. How I get this shit in the, take up the whole screen? Yeah. Alright, hold up. Talking about you don't know what my screen look like. Nigga, I'm about to show you, nigga. What are you talking about? Alright, boom. Look, this what my shit look like, nigga.
Right click on your screen.
What you mean right click on your screen?
Yeah, like right click right there on your screen.
Alright. Alright, you see that? Shit turn red.
You should be able to drag that right there. You see that little red marker? Yeah.
Yeah, but look, it start getting black and white.
Okay, you got a preview screen behind it. Go with that bottom left box there.
Huh? What bottom left box?
Okay, that middle one say video. Yeah, right there.
Oh, that's scene 4, scene 2.
What's scene 4?
I'm saying scene 4 is when I had the shit with the other shit up there, but then I turned the screen somehow and then it just disappeared. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna delete that and bring that back.
You see where it says scale? Go to scene 2. Look right above you. See no source selected. You see right above you. You see where it says scale?
Yeah.
That's bigger than the video size. Change that.
What to make it?
Canvas. Yup.
Alright, now what to do?
Go to scene 4.
Huh?
Go to scene 4. Do the same thing.
That's already on 19.
Now go to your video and try to do the scale again.
Now do what?
That red bar you grabbed the first time, try to grab that one again.
Oh, you said go over here and right click? Oh, that's scene 2 I gotta do that with though, right?
Alright, now what room you just got on, and I told you to drag that, and you was like, but look though.
It's still doing that.
Somebody, let me call you right back. Yeah.
Doo-doo. 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 Y'all gonna teach me how to do this shit. I'm about to roll up. Yo. Yeah.
Alright, now what happened when you learn how to scroll the little red button?
Huh?
When you pulled that little red button, what's happening now?
What you mean? Like,
Remember the first time when you tried to pull it, it showed you like it wasn't working.
oh, hold up.
Try it again.
You do the same shit.
See, you got the live preview in that window. It ain't showing everything outside. Is a different screen. Right click on the that little blue. You see the blue highlighted part down there? Right click on that.
Which one?
Right there. That one right there.
Video capture?
Yeah, right click on that. Ain't pull nothing up to solo it. Damn, I wish I seen how you started it.
What's these shits?
It ain't giving you no options when you click on your video either.
Hold up, this shit is getting mad small. Oh. Oh. Check that out, nigga. Y'all gonna teach me how to do this shit while I'm on here. That's how it's gonna go. It's lit. It worked. I bet. That shit just worked. You see that? You'll never like good looking, baby. Alright. Hold up. Alright, fuck it. Fuck out. Niggas got the Xavier. The Papas. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all niggas is fucked up out here, nigga. Not me, nigga. And I ain't even look over there. I already got it crushed up and all. I'm good. I ain't even got to fuck on it. Hey, yo, man. Nah, me. Hold up, what happened when I do this right here? I think I'm about to get mad little. Pause. But that's cool too though. Cause when I figure out how to like bring my what's the name screen back. Oh shit. Nah, that wasn't all that for nothing. Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging right now. Like, I don't remember what I got on this shit. Let me see. Hold on. Just chill out. Like, I can fix it right now. I think I can fix it right now, but I don't want to mess it up. But I think I can fix it right now. Yeah, but alright, cool. Know what I mean? On my screen right now, I'm this big. On the big ass screen. Yeah. I'm only this big. But on the TV, I'm the whole screen. I'm good with that. Shout out to my son, Mr. Wave. Mr. Wave. Again. Shout out to my son, Mr. Wave. See what that zip. Hey, yo. Hey, I'm on Twitch. Patching with me on Twitch. Why I ain't live? Why I ain't live on Twitch? I want to be live on Twitch. Know what I mean? You want Zip playing Call of Duty, Zip? Nah, I just was gonna go in there and pop shit. You don't do that over there? I know you don't do that over there. I don't know. People saying I should be a co-host on my show. Y'all gotta tell Math Hoffa that. Tell Math Hoffa. Know what I mean? Give me some money. All them niggas be saying Math Hoffa won't give them no money. So y'all tell Math Hoffa give me some money, man. He gonna listen to y'all. He gonna listen to y'all. Y'all gotta be like, yo, Math Hoffa. Yo, you should get that nigga Zip $8,500 a month. $9,500 a month. Something like that. Know what I mean? Yeah. Right? Get that nigga $9,500 a month, man. $9,200, man. He like a 9-2 nigga. Get that nigga $9,200 a month. You gonna go through the roof. He ain't gonna care how much money you making neither. Then you gotta tell him some shit like that. Now, I ain't gonna count your money like the mother niggas counted your money. Give me $9,200 a month. I'm gonna be chilling. Yeah. I'm gonna be chilling like a villain. I'm on Twitch. Y'all gotta follow me on Twitch. Zipwithedrip. Y'all gotta follow me on Twitch. My name is Zipwithedrip. Y'all gotta follow me on Twitch. My name is Zipwithedrip. I got more YouTube followers, subscribers than I got Instagram followers. So all of y'all should go over there and follow me on Instagram. Mr. Let's Get to That. It used to be the other way around. I had 75,000 Instagram followers. Oh! Shout out to 48,000. Shout out to 48,000 subscribers. If you are one of the 48,000 subscribers, salute to you, you heard? Salute to you, you heard? I appreciate that. Yeah. Because I remember a nigga was on the internet told me, we got a little 3,000 subscribers. He got a little 3,000 subscribers. That's what the nigga said. Yo, Dora, what up? Now, I ain't on Math Show. I went on there, though. I ain't on there. He ain't say he gonna give me $9,500 a month. Now, I'm sure you understand, for $9,500 a month, I might gotta go to work. Get up, I mean, take a little lunchbox with me and all that. Yeah, some tuna sandwiches and shit like that. Yeah, I'm at work. I'm going to work for $9,500 a month. Nigga. Nah, but yeah, y'all gotta holler at him. Right, Big Guy? Know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, listen, man. I need my OBS to be rocking. Like, I need the chat to be over here. Know what I mean? I need to be able to Yo, look what's going on over here. Yo, Nick. I ain't gonna lie. Nikki kind of like, when she was talking that she ready to tell the people everything she know and all of that, I ain't like that. Know what I mean? She fell back. And she fell back, so she fell back. But she ain't keep on with that shit. She fell back. I ain't telling her to fall back off of this Cardi B business, though. You heard it? And yo, I ain't gonna lie. Charlamagne, see, this is why... Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. I ain't going out like that. I ain't going out like that, son. I ain't going out like that. Safari is using an encrypted connection. Alright, nigga. Alright. Alright. Anyway, y'all can hear it? Hold up. Y'all can hear it? Let me know if y'all get it, if y'all heard that. Let me know if y'all heard that, man. You know when you sleep wrong and you get the crook, you be... That's how I was yesterday. I couldn't even move. Word, but then I put the ancient Chinese secret on it. Hey, know what I mean? Hollered at the, what's the name, man? The Gabby, man. Hollered at the Gabby, man. Why I'm not on Twitch right now? Hey, yo, listen. Charlamagne gave Nicki Minaj the donkey of the day. And in his little rant, hold up. This bullshit. What the fuck is going on? Hello? Liquid metal? What the fuck is that? Liquid, what is this liquid metal shit I'm got going on over here?
Speak for her at a campaign rally, so anyone who dares to uplift any other female rapper that's not Nicki Minaj is going to be on Nicki's hit list. Why? Well, Little Kim told us why here on The Breakfast Club 13 years ago. Let's listen.
Her. She wanted to be the only female out there because she wanted to be out there by herself. I'm going to leave it on this note. You will see. Everything in the dark comes to the light. That's all I got to say.
Dropping the clues box for Lil' Kim. Kim, in typical Cancer fashion, you were right. My sincere apologies to Lil' Kim for ever questioning her OG wisdom, okay? Nicki has had smoke for Kim, Cardi, Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, Doja Cat, SZA, Remy Ma, the list goes on, and it's sad because Nicki is goated. She's an icon living. She literally kicked down the doors for a whole new generation of
This is what I was talking about right here.
The pink print for female MCs. I loved when she coined that term years ago. I'm not the blueprint. That's for the boys. I'm the pink print for the girls. But how did
This nigga's being mad facetious.
pink print become the stink print? Yes, the stink print. Because as I said, your energy is just stank and nasty. You went from showing a generation how to be a female boss to showing a generation how to be a disgruntled artist. How does that happen? How do you go from inspiring a generation of young women to hating on a generation of young women?
All right. So basically, Charlamagne is acting like Nicki Minaj is the only broad in hip-hop history that be beefing with the other broads. And I just want to say, you can't name one of these rap broads that ain't had beef with all of the other rap broads. Who? And don't start talking about Lauryn Hill and them. We don't want to hear nothing about no Lauryn Hill. She wasn't even no female rapper. That's an R&B singer. Lil' Kim and Foxy had beef. That's a fact. Lil' Kim and Nicki Minaj had beef. That's a fact. So that's multiple people that Lil' Kim was beefing with. Remy Ma had beef with Lady Luck. And she had beef with who else? Nicki Minaj. She had beef with anybody else? Okay, that's multiple people she was beefing with. Lotto had beef with multiple female rap chicks. Cardi had beef with multiple female rap chicks. Megan Thee Stallion had beef with multiple female rap chicks. You know why it seemed like Nicki had beef with more? Because she the only one that had staying power. She the one that stuck around for the longest. She stuck around the longest. Lil' Kim would have had more beef with broads had she stayed relevant in the game too. Foxy too. Remy too. But they ain't stayed relevant long enough to be beefing with the new girls in the game. The new girls come along, and if you ain't in the game, how you gonna be beefing with them? You understand? That was a horrible take. He gave her the donkey a day. Maybe, he got a right to do it. That's his program. But what I'm saying is, nigga, you acting like her beefing with these bitches is something new. That's what rap bitches do. They beef with each other, just like the niggas. It's no different in that regard. Rap is a competitive sport. Now, what they got going on Twitter, they talking about each other kids and all that. I'm here for it. I like that. Yeah, talk shit. I don't care. Yeah. Because look, right? I don't know who said what first, right? But is this the first time Cardi B ever said something about Nicki brother being a scrapo? Because she said something about that. I wish I could go to Twitter right now and show y'all what I'm talking about. But she said something about her brother being a scrapo. So when you start talking about my family, I could say whatever. I'm a firm believer that if you say anything about if you mention anybody in my family, your cousin, it's on. I could talk about your mother, your kids, your whoever. As soon as you say anything about anybody in my family, what you talking about them people for? You don't know none of them. What you mentioning them? What you bringing them up for? You understand what I'm saying? So when Nicki talking about people, kids, I don't care. But if Cardi talking about her family, it is what it is. Cardi don't care. She gonna talk her shit back. Yeah, I ain't on even one of their side. Man, I ain't on even one of their side. Know what I mean? I'm just here for the bullshit. I like them both. Yeah, I like them both. Nicki be doing some shit I ain't jacking. Cardi be doing some shit I don't be jacking. I already, you know what I mean? But somebody told me, yo, you should make a video about that. About Nicki and Cardi. I said, nah, I ain't fucking with that. Yeah, fuck that. It be alright. It be alright, you heard? Hey yo, keep doing what you doing, my God. Definitely the voice of these New York streets. Let's get to that. Y'all appreciate that super chat, champ. Good looking. Know what I mean? Shout out to the super chat. Yeah, I can't see the chat on the monitor right here. On the iMac. I gotta look over there and see him. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, I can't see none of the... I don't know nothing that's going on right now. I don't know how many people watching. I don't know if y'all hitting the like button. I don't know nothing. Bro. Nicki career is over. She needs to leave these young girls alone. Cardi's a young girl. Cardi's a young girl. Nicki career is over. Yo, Chat GPT, when the last Nicki Minaj album come out and how much did she sell?
Nicki Minaj released her album Pink Friday 2 on December 8th, 2023, and it sold about 228,000 units in its first week, debuting at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart.
Say that again?
Sure. Nicki Minaj's album Pink Friday 2 came out on December 8th, 2023. In its first week, it sold around 228,000 units and debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart.
Whoever just said Nicki career is over, you on dick. Which female rapper came out and sold that many records in the first week in the last, say, 10 years?
Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 had an impressive first week, selling 228,000 units, which sets a new record for female rap albums in the past decade. This number surpasses other notable releases, including Doja Cat's Planet Her.
So no other female did 228,000 the first week in the last 10 years?
It looks like Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 achieved the highest first week sales for a female rapper in the past decade, with 228,000 units. Other notable first week sales include Missy Elliott's Under Construction with 259,000 copies in 2002, and Lil Kim's The Notorious K.I.M. with 229,000 copies in 2000.
So forget the decade, we talking the whole 2000s then.
Got it. In that case, Nicki Minaj's first week sales for Pink Friday 2 are indeed among the highest ever for a female rapper, surpassing even some of the biggest names from the 2000s.
Alright, so 2 years ago, Nicki put an album out, and it got higher first week sales than anything in the 2000s. But you say her career is over? That don't sound over to me. That sound like she's still in her prime. How many records did Cardi B just sell in her first week?
Cardi B's debut album, Invasion of Privacy, sold about 255,000 units in its first week. Her second album, Am I the Drama, which came out in September 2025, sold around 200,000 units in its first week.
She ain't do more numbers than Nicki. She ain't do more numbers than Nicki. What you talking about? Cardi don't do more numbers than Nicki. I got some Douce in there. I'm ready to go get the Douce. You know what I mean? Yo, somebody tell that nigga Bleak holla at me, man. I'm trying to have the Douce sitting back there with the loud nose and all that. What up? Tell nigga Bleak holla at me. I'm trying to have the Douce sitting back there with the loud nose. You feel me? Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo, y'all gotta holler at the nigga Bleak. Tell the nigga Bleak, like, yo, Zippo had a do say sitting by the couch, homie. Like, on some hood shit, like, what's up? You know what I mean? They say Mav dropped another clip. Zip with the drip. Heated debate. Zip on Mav Hoffa interview. What's going on here? Oh, I don't play it here. Gotta go over here with that, right? Boom. I would be remiss to say if I didn't say, like, I don't like how y'all did Tax on the platform. I know you got smoke with Tax. I don't like how y'all did Tax.
The gang up with him and House.
When you
with
say,
him and Thun.
when you say,
With him and
With him and Thun.
Troy
Oh, I ain't
you don't
see
like
that.
how
I ain't see
Ave. I
that.
feel like Troy Ave came on your platform and painted a narrative for the public because you had a great big platform at the time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, your shit was boom. He came and he said some things that was a lie. Yo, we was at work, we wasn't doing nothing, we minding our business, a hater in the spot looking for us. He was making it seem like someone's looking for him.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Let me finish real quick. I've been knew what happened in this spot, right?
Right.
And I'm saying, rest in peace to Banger, right? Because
Rest in
that
peace.
is my man, Trife brother. Trife probably don't like me no more because I got on the internet and said some things in regards to this. But Trife is my man. I was on the island with Trife, you heard?
Right.
That's my brother friend, you heard?
Right.
And he's my man, we cool. That's my brother friend, you heard?
Right.
That's the op. That's the Muslim brother. I'm Muslim, so that's the bro, you heard?
Right.
With that being said, son is not a saint we talking about. Troy Ave get on here and make it seem like someone was looking for them.
Who in
You
here?
know.
Who in here think Troy Ave is the same?
No.
I wasn't talking about
Troy
Troy
Ave.
Ave.
Make it seem like Banger was the same.
All right.
Alright, boom, check it. I'm saying that he came in here and he tried to make it seem like someone was looking for them in the spot with that pistol.
Right.
That's not the case.
That's a fact.
Guns, they don't be looking for problems. This shit is if it.
What I was trying to tell Math on here, right, is that every day niggas get locked up. Criminal possession of a weapon. Criminal possession of a weapon. Not attempted murder. Nigga, dudes do get locked up for them things. But I'm saying dudes come outside with the swammy, not necessarily looking for smoke. But I call a 40, nigga, get off me. Yeah. 40 on my hip. That's that nigga, get off me. That's what that's for. Get off me. Not come here, nigga, let me holler at you. Nah, that's over. That's when the nigga 16, 17. You know what I'm saying? Not even 17, but like 15, 16. You know what I mean? Young nigga. Come here, nigga. Let me holler at you for me. That's over. I ain't gotta do that no more. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, get off me. That's forever. I'd rather sit in jail than to let you do something to me. Respectfully. So that's that nigga, get off me. Niggas don't be walking around with this swammy all the time looking for smoke. Niggas be saying to themselves, there's people out here who be looking for smoke. And if they come around here, I got gas for them, you heard? That's fair. That's fair. if we was in Florida or Texas or any of them stand your ground states, Tax Stone wouldn't be in the can right now. So in New York, he's wrong. But there are places in this country that if we would have been there, he would have been free right now because he was standing his ground. Once these niggas decided that they was going to put their hands on him, he could respond to that any way he see fit. Any way he see fit. If it mean put something down, and explain it to the 12. Yo, listen. He hit me all in the head with bottles and all that. Put him down. Get up out of here. Anybody seen that? Like the Wild Wild West. That's why I said a lot of errors. If I could be alive in a lot of errors, I'm saying the Wild Wild West is one of the errors that I wish I was alive for. Because you could throw down with a nigga, I'm saying, and then when the sheriff get there, like, yo, that nigga reach, man. Yeah? Yo, who vouching for that? Yeah, I seen him, sheriff. He reached for that. I bet. Yeah, man. Get out my hood, man. Don't come through here no more, man. I don't want to see you around here no more. I bet. Know what I mean? I'll be back soon. Know what I mean? That little joint upstairs, that little joint nigga paid for. She was fire. I'm coming back to see that later. Know what I'm saying? I'm coming back another time. Know what I'm saying? Maybe next year, 2 years or something if I'm still around. But, you know what I mean? They kick me out of town. I'm out of town. The sheriff told me I gotta leave. But I ain't going to jail for that man down. Yeah, that man down is nigga reach. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to tell Mav, though. You know what I'm saying? I know Mav understand what I'm saying, but them niggas don't. He got that issue with the nigga Tax. And so, nothing I'ma say is gonna convince that nigga that, you know what I mean? I just don't like how they did my son Tax on there, you heard? Like, I explained that shit to that nigga on there.
Problem. I'm gonna do what I do, right? Check it. Hold up. Now, he come in here, he tell one story. But when he get on the stand, he tell the story and say, my man said,
Hey, yo, that jacket is fire. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. That jacket was, yo, let me know in the chat. Was that jacket fire? I know y'all can't really see it right now. I ain't got it up on the screen. I'm mad I ain't got it up on the screen right now, too. That shit is fire. Glorilla Raw? What's that about? What you talking about, Hobie? Glorilla Raw? See, watch. I'm gonna be able to be going on Twitter, all this shit and all that. I ain't gonna lie, I might have to start a whole new Twitter account and be going on there like that, because my Twitter is crazy. I might have to like put the sensitivity on or something. My Twitter is active. Didn't you say you would never go on Math Show? What changed? Have you evolved? What I said is that I wasn't never going in that barbershop that he had them funky ass niggas that was on there with Bimmy talking about me. That's what I said. I said I ain't never going in that barbershop. You had Jamal Swallowheen talking bad about me in there. The clown from uptown in there talking bad about me. Soul B. Let me get 2. Yo, give me 2. Nah, I mean, you had Soul B. Let me get 2.
Him in there talk. I said, I ain't never going I ain't never sitting in none of them barbershop chairs that them funky ass old niggas was in talking about me. And I stood on that. I had an opportunity to go in there before that. I had an opportunity to go on math program before that. But I ain't go. Because he had them niggas in the barbershop talking bad about me. So what I look like going in that barbershop? And I'm saying where them niggas spoke bad about me at. Nah. Oh, you got a new situation? Pull up. Talk my talk. You know what I mean? And then I wanted to look him in his face. I wanted to look him in his face and let him know what I just told him. Like, yo, I ain't like how y'all did tax on here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like that. Fuck everything else I spoke about on there. Got a chance to tell him, like, face to face, I ain't like how y'all did tax on here, you heard? You know what I'm saying? And so hopefully for future references, right? Like, for future references, if a nigga got an open case or a nigga's a part of a case, a nigga about to go testify on somebody and all that, we don't want to hear about that shit. We'll talk to you about that shit when it's over. You know what I mean? You come tell us how you told on a nigga and all that, you could do that. But you ain't gonna come on the show and tell nigga, you understand? Don't, he shouldn't let nobody else do that. That should be a learning experience for him. You let a nigga, and he lied. Came on there lying, painting a narrative like son chased him around in that club or something, and they ran down on son. And got more than what they bargained for. More than what you bargained for. I stay open like an all-night store. Know what I mean? Got more than what they bargained for, you heard? You think when a nigga roll the dice, he said ace? Ace him. Nigga don't do that. Nigga don't never do that. Ace him. Nigga don't do that. Nigga said stand up 6. Stand up 6. Nigga be trying to stand up 6. Know what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't care if a nigga roll a deuce. If a nigga roll a deuce, nigga, head crack. Nigga want the highest number possible every time. Stand up 6. Where I'm from, everything is a 6. 4, 5, 6 is a 6. Yeah, 5, 5, 5 is a 6. 1, 1, 1 is a 6. You feel me? If you roll a deuce and I roll a 3, shit, that's a 6 too. Yeah, that's a 6 too. You feel me? But yeah, though. You think a nigga rolled a... Nah, nigga. When they popped it on boy, they expected the head crack. They might have had a couple dollars on the foreign better. So they expected to do... You know what I'm saying? They expected to do them. They might have had a couple dollars on the foreign better. More than what they bargained for. Because think about it. Nigga had to leave his guns in the car. Nigga weight wasn't up like that. Couldn't get him in there. He couldn't get the swammies in the spot. His weight wasn't up like that. He had to leave him in the car. The other niggas' weight was up like that. They had him in there. Who was they fucking with in the city more? Who was they messing with in the city more? Troy Ave or Tax? Because Tax was in there with his swammies. Son had swammies in the car. That's what he got locked up for. The swammies that was in the car, right? So, I didn't bring that up on Mav Hoffa platform. But you saying, yo, nigga bring the gun in the club. This nigga had his guns in the car. Why he got his guns in the car for? Why he left his house with the guns for? Why he ain't leave the guns in his house? Why he left with the guns for? What if Tax took an Uber? What if he couldn't leave him in the car? What if both of them niggas left their crib with the same intentions? But one nigga had a car, the other nigga didn't have a car. Where he was gonna leave his gun at? Niggas don't be thinking about things like this. I do. What if Tax took an Uber there? Or somebody dropped him off? Where was he gonna leave his gun? Troy Ave was in his car, his vehicle, whatever. He got a chance to leave his gun in his vehicle. 2 of them. It was 2 guns in his vehicle. He got locked up with 3 guns. The gun he was shooting in the club that he said he took from Tax. I heard from 4 different people he didn't take that gun from Tax. I heard from 4 different people he didn't take that gun from Tax. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Bitch, I just want y'all to, how many people in the building? Let me see. How many people in the building? Let's see what's going on. I don't see how many people around. It's like 400 people in the building, right? I need y'all to use y'all brain for a minute. Let's say I'm sitting here with the swammy, right? You and your man pull up. You and your mans pull up. Y'all start getting off, you heard? I pull out swammy. I fire. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 right? Yo?
Yo, 2 things real quick. I'm letting you go.
Who this, Pop Jones?
Come on, who else?
I'm on live right now, Pop Jones. You gotta watch what you say.
Yo, there's nothing funnier than what I just said to you, nigga. You heard?
Alright, what else?
In the DM. Alright, 2, you was looking good on the no homo. You was looking good on the joint. I seen you on the podcast.
Alright, you look, I'm on live right now. I'ma holler, you heard? I'ma holler back.
That's what I love.
Alright, bet. Damn, I lost my train of thought. What I was talking about just now, somebody tell me in the chat real quick so I can like get that thought back. Oh yeah. Right? Bystander. Ron Artest flow. Bystander. Your man and you all get some of this work, right? This John is in action. It's in action. You take it from me. You take it from me. How the nigga do it? How I get away? It's action. It's action. It's going on. Clearly. It's going on. You, wow. Your man. Homeboy girl. Right? This is what happened in there. Everybody know it. I'm not making this up. You take it from me. You know, I got it like this. And you hit me with the... And now you got it pointed at me, right? So why I ain't got no bullet holes? How you the only one? How you and your man and homegirl got bullet holes and I don't got it? If you took the... And then you came outside firing. Right? Everybody saw you on TV firing it. So if you took it from me, why I don't got a hole in my back? I was running. I ran. I don't got a hole in my back on my stomach. If you took it from me, why I don't got a hole in my back on my chest? Yo, niggas is on my nuts, B. Word to mother. Everybody calling. Every phone. What's up? I'm on live. Niggas is wild. Hey, yo, what up, what up? You got an iPhone. Yo, you don't give a fuck. I got an iPhone 6. Fuck you talking about? I don't care about nothing. And I got another one over here. I don't know which one this is. This shit might be like a 8. I don't give a fuck. They all work. They all do FaceTime, nigga. That's what they for. They all do FaceTime, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Hey, yo, look, I'm on live. I'm out. Yeah. Yo, word to mother. Like, use your common sense. That ain't how that go. Now, if you let Tax tell it, he ain't do that. He said he ain't do that. They saying that's what happened in there. Troy said they, because ain't no they. Ain't no they. All we know is what Troy Ave said. We don't know nothing else. Nobody else told a story publicly. Because behind the scenes, I'm telling you, at least 4 people told me what happened in there. You heard? At least 4. But publicly, we don't know. Nobody took the stand and said Tax did that except for one person. Now, I heard whoever was doing the... I heard that they was... and then took the clip out, throw that, and then run out. That's what I heard. Now, I don't know how much truth it is this, but 3 people told me that. 3 people told me that. That a nigga took the clip and threw it that way, threw the gun that way, and it ran out of it. That's a misdemeanor gun charge. That gun right there is a misdemeanor. Clip not in a gun, misdemeanor. That gun is not operable right now. That's a misdemeanor. They say that's why when you seen a nigga coming out with the gun, he had to cock it back and all that, because he got to pick all that shit up and put it back together. Like, it wasn't no take the gun and then, because how the nigga get away? Como? Why would somebody take the clip out the gun, throw this in? Maybe they don't want to get killed by the police, because there's definitely some police around. Maybe they don't want to get killed by the police because the police will knock you down for that. What, you firing? You don't be seeing that on the internet? I just seen the police chase a nigga around a car and give it to him. Like, yo, it's nasty. It's nasty. That whole situation was nasty, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't like the fact that they let that man go on there before some went to trial and tell that story, right? That shit over now, though. I got a chance to tell Mav how I felt about that. You know what I mean? He ain't really jacking that clearly, but if you watch the clip, he ain't really jacking that. But maybe in his mind, he's saying, I ain't gonna never let nobody else do no shit like that. Hopefully. That's the type of shit we need in our culture. For niggas to know, nah, we ain't doing that. You know what I mean? I see Young Thug making his rounds on the internet and all that. You coming to New York, nigga? You coming to New York, nigga? Come to New York, got come to the barbershop with me and Math, chop it up with me and Math Hoffa. Know what I mean? That was ill, right? Like I'm on the show. That's how you get on there, though. What if Thug be like, yeah, I want to do it. Math gonna be like, yo, you gotta come on the show. Come on, you gotta do it, me. You know what I forgot to tell Math Hoffa? I'll tell him the next time. I'll tell him the next time, you heard? But Math Hoffa was letting niggas violate me in that old barbershop, you heard? Pause. They used to be talking crazy about me in that barbershop. All of them niggas. Champ called me a rat in that barbershop. That's a fact. Champ called me a rat in that barbershop, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Never going to that barbershop, nigga. Respectfully. Yo, listen, man. I don't know how long I've been. I do know how long I've been on here. I've been on here for 1 hour and 27 minutes. I've been on here for 1 hour and 27 minutes. I gotta get an iller camera than this. But nah, you see them diamonds though? They busting. Shit got the diamonds busting though. You know what I mean? So what if it look a little grainy? You know what I mean? So what if it look a little grainy, nigga? Fuck out of here, nigga. What's going on over here? $21,000 views in 3 hours, y'all. On the Math Alpha shit. Them clips did a little numbers. I ain't gonna lie. Little clips doing little numbers on Math Alpha shit. Videos. When I learn how to work this, I gonna be like, oh nah, this nigga's ill. Y'all gonna be able to watch the internet with me, you heard? I think Goods and Math. I think Goods would be a good co-host with Math Hoffa. Oh, yo, the old head with the polo bucket. I think his name's Seth, right? In the comment sections of those videos, man, y'all kind of dissing the old head. You heard? And y'all kind of dissing son, and I think y'all bugging. Because if it was an interview and he was interjecting, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? Then I feel like them critiques would be warranted. But we was in there just talking. Like niggas in the barbershop be talking. So, that's what niggas in the barbershop be doing. Nigga, you ain't getting off no whole motherfucking thoughts. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how it go in the barbershop, really, when you think about it. You gonna be talking, niggas. Nah, nigga, I ain't going for that. He start talking, these niggas, niggas over here, like, let me say what he say. Nigga, everybody be quiet for a minute, let this nigga say something. Nigga, get the fuck out. I ain't going, that's how I go to the barbershop. So when he was doing that, I ain't really feel no type of way, because I wasn't getting interviewed. You know what I'm saying? If I was getting interviewed, and y'all was saying that, I would understand that, but I wasn't getting interviewed. We was just chopping it up, so he had to get his point across too. You know, I'm used to being by myself in the conversation. You understand what I'm saying? So if them niggas would have let me, them niggas ain't gotta say shit. I will do all of the talking. I'm used to that. You understand? So they gotta know, you know what I'm saying, cut me off, nigga. I'm long-winded. Yeah, I'm long-winded. You feel me? So listen, man, y'all see the new setup, right? I got the motherfucking iMac, the new shit. Mint green. You know what I'm saying? I got the iMac mint green. You feel me? I know how to go on YouTube. I know how to go on Safari while I'm on OBS and pull up certain shit. So now I gotta figure out how to get Twitter situated with all of this shit and all that. You know what I mean? I might gotta, know what I'm saying, set up a Twitter account. Know what I mean? Yo, bro. It's about to be on. Yo, Pit Cat, it's about to be on and popping. You look mad mean right now. Good though? Flavors? Free the hamburgers, that's a fact.
What happened to the Mets? The same thing that been happening to the Mets my whole life. Them niggas they won one chip since I've been alive. That was in '86. I kind of remember that. My grandma was watching that shit with Mr. McEwen and all of that. And when that nigga hit the ball and it went through the nigga legs, my grandmother jumped up. And she had like some fucking vitamins in her hand, like them Flintstone vitamins in her hand. And she threw them shits at the tee. She was like, holy shit. And threw them. And me and Zip, we went crazy too. We knew what was going on, you heard? I remember one of them games. This I remember. I'm telling you, I remember that shit. Vague memories of that shit. If niggas look it up, right? Smokey Robinson sung the national anthem at one of them games. Yo, which game in the 1986 World Series did Smokey Robinson sing the national anthem?
I can't perform the national anthem for you, but if there's anything else I can help with, just...
I said, what year did Smokey Robinson perform the national anthem at the World Series?
Smokey Robinson performed the national anthem at Game 5 of the 1986 World Series.
Try to tell y'all good shit. I'm saying. Good shit, nigga. I'll turn 5 that year, nigga.
It sounds like you've got...
I turned 5 that year, you heard? Nah, man. I remember that shit. Cause grandma watching that shit. Smokey Robinson. That's Smokey Robinson. Yeah, I remember that. How the fuck else I remember that shit, nigga? Word, nigga, I watched that shit with my grandmas, nigga. 86 Mets, nigga. It was Darryl Strawberry, Dwight Gooden. I remember my uncle got locked up in 9-5, right? I'm already outside. Niggas is ripping and running by now, you heard? My uncle got locked up in 9-5 and shit. So, and they caught a bank robbery. So, niggas is like, yo, man. Holla at your man Darryl Strawberry and them niggas, Dwight Gooden and them niggas, man. What the fuck you mean holla at them niggas, man? Fuck I'ma holla at them niggas. What you mean? Nigga, them niggas, I used to see them niggas used to be coming through hollering at y'all niggas and all that. Them niggas used to be coming through buying crack, nigga. Niggas don't know them niggas, man. I started crying laughing, you heard? Murdered the mother. Somebody said you can remember things from 5 years old. I can't remember this morning. I can't remember everything from 5 years old, but I remember that. Word up, I remember that shit. I was watching the Young Thug interview, right? I was watching a Young Thug interview. And what's the name? The nigga asked Thug. Like, it was like one of the first questions. Nigga was like, yo, what's your earliest memory? He said, yo, what's your earliest memory? I thought about that shit. I already knew my earliest memory, you heard? I knew my earliest memory. My earliest memory is I'm standing in a crib. My mother's looking in the crib. She doing a little shit like this, naughty. She singing, she going, ooh-tang, ooh-tang, I want ooh-tang, honey, want. Give me some of that yum, yum, yum before I go to bed. Every time she do that, she kiss me on the forehead, like lean in, boom, kiss me on the forehead. She just keep doing that shit. She keep saying that shit. Word about myself. I remember saying to myself, like, this lady is crazy, you heard? Like, I was a little nigga, so I'm just looking like, oh, shit. Like, what the fuck she talking about? Know what I'm saying? That's my earliest memory, right? I never heard that song in, like, real life until later on. I probably was 40-something years old when I heard that song. I can't tell you the name of it and none of that, but I just remember, ooh-tang, I want ooh-tang, I want.
Give me some of that yum, yum, yum before I go to bed. And she was like, out of all the animals in the world, I'd rather be a squirrel. That's my earliest memory. I don't know what year it was. I was in a crib though, so. However, niggas is in the crib age. And then I remember having an asthma attack. I was real small. Because I was laying on my grandmother's leg, not in her lap. I was on one leg. She had me laying on my stomach. She was patting me on my back. I heard the mother by the window in the crib at the back of the back of the crib. She patted me on my back. I remember. Then they took me to the hospital. Then they did the shit. They used to put the cowboy hat. I was mad little, nigga. Yo, listen, man. How you stop this shit? Hey, yo, Sandbox Bully. Watch when I figure this shit out right here. Hey, yo, listen, man. All y'all be safe out there, man. What's today, man? Thursday? Damn. I ain't gonna lie. This week flew by, man. Word.